Good day everyone, I am Jonas, a certified global coffee master of Starbucks Philippines. Today I am privileged to share with you Starbucks Reserve Ecuador Pinchinca Volcano, which I will brew using the pour over. What I love about this brewing method is that it produces a rich, consistent, flavorful cup. It also produces one cup at a time, not too heavy and not too light. To start off, I have here my pour over station. I have here a carafe with hot water, a gooseneck kettle, mugs, ceramic cone, server, and a coffee scale, a number 4 paper filter, of course the coffee, a coffee receptacle, and a Starbucks scoop, and 2 mugs. So before I start my brewing, I ensure that my hands are properly washed and sanitized, and all the equipment as well are clean before brewing. First step is to pre-wet the filter and preheat the ceramic cone. So let's start off by sharply folding the sides and at the bottom of the seams. This will ensure proper fit on our ceramic cone. After that, let's measure now 180 grams of hot water on the tea ice line to pre-wet the paper filter. This ensures the paper filter from collapsing, proper extraction of coffee, and also the temperature will be kept maintained. Just ensure to wet the entire paper filter. And after that, don't forget to discard the water on the vessel because we don't want that to be included on our brewed coffee. The next step is to dose and grind coffee. So dosing appropriate level of scoops delivers optimum coffee quality. In Starbucks, we use the proportion of 10 grams of coffee for every 6 fluid ounces of water. So for tall size, which I will be using today, is 30 grams of coffee or 3 scoops using the Starbucks scoop. For grande size, it's 4 scoops or 40 grams. And for venti, it's 5 scoops or 50 grams. And then after dosing, you can now grind your coffee. So for a Malconic and Diting grinder, what I use is the number 5 cone filter setting. This will ensure the water contact time between water and coffee. And then next step would be to smell the dry aroma. So similar to the grind, it's similar to granulated sugar. Upon smelling Starbucks Reserve Ecuador Pinchinca Volcano, it will give you this dominant aromas of honeys and hints of orange and lemon, which is very exciting. And now, gently tap the receptacle and transfer the grounds. Ensure that no grounds left on the receptacle. And then gently tap the ceramic cone to evenly distribute all the coffee to have a even coffee bed. And then now the fun part would be brewing our coffee. So I will be using 410 grams of hot filtered water or approximately on the tall hot line. And then the first step would be to bloom our coffee, which allows the coffee to saturate and the gas, which means the carbon dioxide that were trapped on our coffee will be dispersed. So for the blooming, just wet the coffee grounds by doubling the amount of the coffee and then pause for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, you may now start brewing. Ensure that you are pouring in a slow, even circular motion, maintaining a consistent rate of pour without actually hitting the sides of the paper filter. What's amazing about brewing a coffee is that when the water and the coffee are in contact, it will give you these amazing aromas that will really indulge your senses. And now the 410 grams is up. So let's allow the coffee to fully brew, and let me tell you some facts about this coffee. Well, Starbucks Reserve Ecuador Pinchico Volcano is from Latin America, and it has a 16,000 registered members, which makes the farms really boost with their coffee production on that particular country. And solely the human workforce that they have are mainly coffee farmers. And they take pride on harvesting, cultivating such coffees like this. Moving forward, this coffee can also be brewed using a coffee press, wherein it retains the flavorful coffee oils of the coffee and it allows full immersion in the water. While in the pour over, the water is poured over a bed of coffee. So I believe our coffee is done brewing. Because I see already the individual drips began. So give it a gentle swirl to incorporate all the flavors and transfer the coffee on your mug. So is it okay to just take a small amount of it just to check for flavor consistency? I believe our coffee is perfectly brewed. So let's taste our coffee using the 4 steps of coffee tasting. So the first thing is to smell the coffee. Smelling the wet form of Starbucks Reserve Ecuador Pinchico Volcano, it will give me this dominant aromas of honey, and it also has a hints of sweet orange and lemon. And let's take our first slurp. This coffee gives me a medium acidity and a medium body. For the flavors, it has this more bright aftertaste and also undertones of sweet tamarind and lemon. So I hope you enjoy Starbucks Reserve Ecuador Pinchico Volcano brewed using our pour over. And I think now it's your time to brew your coffee.